Now I'll take up the treatment of Workmen Compensation Fund and Investment Fluctuation Reserves, right? So the first case of Workmen Compensation Fund that I would like to take up now is when the claim which is estimated on the Workmen's Compensation Fund is more than the Workmen's Compensation Fund. So here the Workmen's Compensation Fund, supposing the Workmen's Compensation Fund is 1 lakh, right? Now there is an additional information that is given. It says a claim on account of Workmen's compensation is estimated at 10,000, right? 1,10,000, that is 10,000 more. Okay. Now what will we do in such cases? Now this means the Workmen's compensation reserves is only 1,000, whereas the claim which is to be set aside is the provision which is to be made is 1,10,000. So let's look at how to treat this kind of a thing, right? Now here you have this Workmen's compensation reserve account debit. Now this is your 1 lakh, the amount that is there, and whatever is the excess, right, that will be revaluation account debit. Okay, so this goes from the revaluation account. Now this 10,000, and then here we will write to provision for Workmen compensation claim. This will be the whole amount. This is the provision which is to be set aside, right? Now after that, this revaluation account which we have debited, this 10,000, this 10,000 will be borne by the partners. Where will this 10,000 come from? This 10,000 will be borne by the partners. So it has to be distributed among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio, right? So here I'll write A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, C's capital account debit to revaluation account. So here it will be 10,000, and that 10,000 will be distributed in the ratio of 5:3:2. So it becomes 5/10, 3/10, 2/10 again. So 10,000 into 5 divided by 10, 5,000, 3,000 and 2,000, right? Okay, so here it will be 5,000. Then 10,000 into 3 divided by 10 is 3,000. 10,000 into 2 divided by 10 is 2,000. So these are the two entries that you will be making in such a case. Now here this is being the transfer of loss on revaluation, because that is the excess amount, like that will be a loss. That loss will be distributed among the partners, right? Being the transfer of loss on revaluation to transferred to the partners' capital account in their old profit sharing ratio. Okay. So we looked at two cases earlier, in which one was a normal one in which nothing is given. The second one was when a claim was given but the amount of claim was less than the Workmen's compensation reserve. Now this is the case when the amount of claim is more than the Workmen compensation reserve, right? Okay. Now the next item that we have to see is the investment fluctuation reserve. investment fluctuation reserve. Now investment fluctuation reserve, again supposing this is the liability side of the balance sheet and here I have the asset side. On the liability side, the investment fluctuation reserve is given. Let's say it is 18,000, and here you have the investment which is appearing at cost, right? The investment is appearing at cost at, let's say, 2 lakhs. Fine. Okay. Now if nothing is given, no other information is given, in that case this investment fluctuation reserve will be distributed among the partners like investment fluctuation reserve account debit to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account. So this 18,000 rupees, this will be distributed in the ratio of 5:3:2 or whatever is the ratio which is given, the old profit sharing ratio, right? Now supposing I have this, if the market value of the investments is rupees 2 lakh. Now here if you look at this balance sheet, the investment at cost is 2 lakhs. So the market value now it is given as 2 lakh, which is the same as the cost, right? So nothing has to be done. This is the same case as the first one in which we did investment fluctuation reserve account debit to A, to B, to C, like this, right? So again that 18,000 will be distributed in the old profit sharing ratio. So if the market value is same as the cost, then it is just to be distributed in the old profit sharing ratio, right? Now let's look at one more case in which they say if the market value of the investment is let's say 1,89,000, right? So the market value of the investment has gone down to 1,89,000, whereas the cost of the investment is given to be 2 lakhs, right? Now what is the difference? The difference is 11,000, right? So this 11,000 has to be adjusted from the investment fluctuation reserve, right? So in this case what we will do is we'll write it like this: investment fluctuation reserve account debit. This will be your 18,000. Now the difference, that is the shortfall, that will be put into investment account so that the investment account becomes equal to 2 lakhs, right? So the difference is 11,000. That 11,000 will be transferred from the investment fluctuation reserve to the investment account. Okay, now what is left? Out of 18,000, 11,000 has been given to the investment account, so you are left with only 7,000, right? Now that 7,000 will be distributed in the ratio of 5:3:2. 7,000 is the amount that is left after adjusting the difference, right? So 7,000 will be adjusted here. You will write to A's capital account. 7,000 will be transferred, distributed to A's capital account debit, to B's capital account debit, to C's capital account debit. So this 7,000 will be put in the ratio of 5:3:2. Okay, so 7,000 into 5 divided by 10, 3,500, right? So it will be 3,500 for A. 7,000 into 3 divided by 10, that will be 2,100, and whatever is the rest, that will be C. So that will be 7,000 into 2 divided by 10, that will be 1,400. It will be like this. Okay, so this is how we deal when the market value goes down. Now we are going to look at a situation when the market value goes up. So it says the market value of the investment is 2,25,000. The cost is 2 lakh. So there is a difference of how much? 25,000, right? So in this case, first of all, this 18,000 will be distributed as in the first case. So you will put investment fluctuation reserve account debit to A, to B and to C. It will be 18,000 divided in the ratio of 5:3:2, right? So 18,000 divided in the ratio of 5:3:2. So whatever that comes to, it will be here. The second entry will be the excess amount, that is investment account debit to revaluation account. Okay, so this will be your 25,000. The cost of the investment has increased, the market value of the investment has increased. The cost is 2 lakh, now it has gone up to 2,25,000, right? So this is basically you're bringing the value of the investment up to the market value, right? And after that, this revaluation account or whatever amount you have put, that will be transferred to the partner's capital account. So this 25,000 will be distributed to A, to B and to C, right? So again, so in this case, you have to put 3 journal entries here. The first one is the normal whatever is the amount investment fluctuation reserve that is distributed. The second one is you are bringing the value of the investment up to the market value. So whatever is the excess value it has got, that will be put here. And then this 25,000 will be distributed in the ratio of 5:3:2 among the partners, right? So 25,000 into 5 upon 10 comes to 12,500. So like this you will do for all the partners, 12,500. And if you do 25,000 into 3 divided by 10, that will be 7,500. Okay, so you'll be left with how much? 5,000 for C, right? So this is how you deal with the investment fluctuation fund. There are 3 cases we have put here. One is the market value is the same, one is the market value is less, and the last one is when the market value becomes more. So with that, I'll finish the topic on this treatment of investment fluctuation reserve. Bye.